What are you supposed to say when words just aren't enough? This week's parasha, Parashat Achari Mot, the title Achari Mot means after they died, is talking about after two of Aaron HaKohen's children died, and after they died in a tragic event, it says, Vayidom Aaron, and Aaron stays silent. This week's parasha tells us about Aaron's journey, about going back in to the Mishkan, going in to the Kodesh, to the Holy, and even deeper into Kodesh HaKodeshim, the holiest of holies, and a very detailed description of the whole procedure, of the buildup of everything that he does, and this is what we're familiar with from what we read about in the Avodah of Yom Kippur, of what the Kohen Gadol would do on Yom Kippur. But some of the Mefarshim even say, some of the commentaries say, that Aaron HaKohen was able to do this whenever he wanted to go into Kodesh HaKodeshim. He just had to prepare himself and do all of this very, very long procedure. And he goes into Kodesh HaKodeshim, and you would expect the Torah to say this very powerful prayer. You're standing in front of God. You are there to pray for Am Yisrael. It's the holiest place on planet Earth. Say the deepest prayers, and Aaron does not say anything. There are no words. The Kohen Gadol does not make a prayer in Kodesh HaKodeshim. Even when Chazal write in the Gemara later on, a prayer that is said, it is after he leaves Kodesh HaKodeshim, and it's a very short prayer. So what happens? Why not say anything? Well, sometimes you're in such a moment, good or bad, but it is so awesome, so big, that there are no words. You are standing in front of God. What are you supposed to say? Clearly there are no words from this. And every word that you say will limit and take away from what you're experiencing and what that moment is. And therefore, the Kohen Gadol does not say a prayer on Yom Kippur. We have this when we go to a Shiva house, when someone loses a family member. The first thing you do when you come in is you're silent. You wait for them to speak. You don't speak. Just soak it in. Just be there. Just be with the person. You don't always need to say something. You don't always need to have an answer. You don't always need to have something to say. Sometimes being is so much more powerful. And this coming Sunday night and next Sunday night, we have two Memorial Days. The first Memorial Day is the Holocaust Memorial Day. We stand for a moment of silence for our fallen brothers and sisters, 6 million Jews that were killed in the Holocaust. What are you going to say in that kind of situation? What words express what we've been through? There is nothing to say. So we're quiet. We just stand there. Then we'll continue with the ceremony. And the week after that, the following week, on Sunday night, we will do that again, standing in silence for the fallen soldiers and fallen victims of the terrorist attacks of the state of Israel. And when we're standing over there and thinking about personal already, people that we love and know that we've lost in this war alone, let alone all of the other wars that we've been through as a nation. What are you going to say? What do you say when you see someone that has lost their child? What do you say when it's a friend or family? You stand silent. You stand silent and think about their sacrifice, think about the life that they lived. The silence is so much stronger than any words that we can say. Shabbat Shalom.